How's it going, people? Yeah, that's why I wanted to go live, Marita. You should be able to hear it a lot better. How's everybody doing this evening? All right. We want to listen to the scanner for a few minutes. Waiting for his call. See if we can hear some crazy stuff on the scanner while we're waiting. Defend Sanjay Pugface, really? FTP raid, yes, for you to say. Sorry to Eric for missing his call. Hopefully I'll remember that. Helps if you're say it during. Let's listen to some crazy calls.
Copy. Washington Roger 4850 East 62 Avenue.
Come on. There we go.
I have to leave multiple times. Break ready to return.
Listen to the scanner while we're waiting for him.
Could be wearing a tie-dye, black and white pants and a gray and black flannel. Looks like it might be a transient.
Might be a transient.
Copy. And is it an employee asking him to...
FTP
I believe
raid?
it's going to be the manager.
Copy.
The manager's a transient? What?
3731 out.
3731, go ahead.
Yeah, I am.
Suspicious 97 Ventura, Robert Lincoln, Ocean 412.
You're drinking and gonna be
Copy.
annoying? Okay. Yep, FTP raid.
Alright, everything 119.
Well, it'll be a few minutes before he calls.
2641, I can cover.
Oh, I take that back.
This is a free call from
Eric Brandt.
an inmate at Jefferson County Sheriff Detention. This call is subject to recording and monitoring. Tablets are available to accept this free call. Thank you for using Securus. You may start the conversation now.
Greetings, happy Fuck the Cops Day.
Happy Fuck the Cops Day. How you doing?
Alright.
Trying to get the best angle on my speaker. Speak up.
What's up?
Oh, not much. People want to hear you. When you call in,
I did a live stream for an hour.
yeah, I know that. When you call into Liberty, though, they have a hard time hearing you because his phone cuts in and out, or your phone cuts in and out.
Hold on with live streaming, and it's not going to happen.
So,
Yeah.
you know, when he's live
Sorry,
streaming,
I mean, I got to put my foot down on that. I can only sit on this stool for so long, and it cost me $20 an hour off my phone time to do it. I just did a whole fucking hour. This pod does not want to hear me talk again. Should say the same fucking thing for another hour. That's just the way that is.
yeah. Well, we can talk about new things.
There isn't any new things. I just said it all on Liberty Free TV's channel.
No, there's always things to talk about besides what's going on with
Why
you.
don't I do my call tomorrow night with you instead of somebody else?
Well, you're
How about
live.
that?
You're live right now.
I'm sure I'm live right now. I've been live for an hour. Why don't I do my call with you tomorrow night at 8 o'clock?
Well, we have questions for you.
Okay, I'll answer a few questions, but these people are about ready to kill me in here.
No, they're not.
Oh, yes, they are.
They're not.
They've already had to hear me 3 times tonight.
Well, if you keep
Yeah.
repeating the same stuff, I can see why. But we don't want to hear.
Well, what else do you expect? I'm in jail. I only get so much new shit a day.
Well, yeah, but
I'll tell you what's not new. Here's the latest. The latest news is the mask.
Yeah. We
It's beginning to grow mold. It stinks. It's disgusting. It has boogers and sweat and spit and saliva and food, and it's fucking disgusting. And we're into our second week with the same fucking filthy piece of fabric.
right.
There is no reputable healthcare professional that would ever tell you that that is appropriate.
Right.
People are reporting that they are having sore throats, discomfort in their noses,
Right.
headache, and fatigue.
Here's some news for you.
What guys like? I don't know why I'm sleeping all day long. I'm so tired all of a sudden. I know why, because you have an entire mold factory in your fucking nose. That's why.
Yeah. All right. Here's
Yeah,
some news for you.
Yeah,
The jail out in Sterling.
yeah, the prison.
Yes, the prison out in Sterling that holds up
Uh-huh.
to 2,500 people. They did 473 tests, I think, or something like that, for COVID, and 253 have come back so far with the tests. 138 are positive so far.
Okay, so that's in line with Ohio. Ohio has done the most extensive prisoner testing, and they're at 80%.
Right.
80% positive.
Right. So
and they've tested nearly 2,500. Out of 2,500 tests so far, they've got 2,000 positive. So we're going to see the same thing.
well, we're hoping not. That's why we're taking this effort to make them wear masks.
Well, the mask compliance in the security booths today has been very compliant. I'll tell you that. And they definitely when they see me walking around the pod, they check and make sure the mask is on. I mean, it's become like a Pavlov's dog thing. And but I'll tell you again, I can't stress enough. I am still wearing the same piece of fabric
Right.
that they gave me originally more than a week ago.
Right.
It has not been washed or laundered or exchanged.
Right. Well, we went there with masks the other night and tried to donate them, and they refused them.
You
Said
can't do that to a correctional facility. First of all, you'd need to donate hundreds of them.
well, we had 40.
It was a great gesture, but
We had 40 with us, but they never even came out to look at them. They only talked to us through their speakerphone. They said
this is a correctional facility. There's you got to donate those to somebody else. The correctional facilities have different standards, but you should send in maybe patterns on how to make a mask that actually fit.
yeah, but
Let's pull the video from this pod. It's impossible.
the point being is they said they have plenty of masks.
No, they don't. I'm wearing the same filthy, putrid, mold-growing, stinking. It stinks. It smells like rotten food because that's what it is. It's rotten food.
Yes.
We're well into our second week with the same article. Right? They're required to provide us with changes of underwear and socks, and we get to change our uniform twice a week, and daily if we have cleaning duties.
Right.
Okay, so put that in perspective. I can change my pants more than 3 times a week. But it's looking like I'm going to go into my third week with the same face mask over my nose and mouth. The injection point of closeness into your body.
Right. Okay, what were you talking
I
about?
don't know why the phones aren't being flooded with this. I don't know why the media isn't taking this and saying, hey, we're worried about COVID spreading in our prisons, and they're making the inmates wear the same stuff for 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that was part of the
Yeah,
issues.
I'm telling you guys, if I can smell it, right? Ghost Rider, you know me well enough to know I can't smell shit.
Yeah.
I'm like impervious to smells, right? I can smell it. It's really gross.
Yeah.
It's gross.
Yeah.
It's like putting your socks on your face for 2 straight weeks in a row.
Yeah. Oh man.
I'm telling you, it's really that gross. It's disgusting.
Right. So what do you got going on tomorrow? You were saying about protesting and stuff that you were hinting at.
I don't have anything going on tomorrow. I'm inside the jail, actually.
Well,
If you weren't aware of that.
Yeah, I know, but you
So
were.
what I have going on is I got a whole bunch of transcripts that I have to read that I just got, and a bunch of mail to go through. And thank you for mail, by the way. I'm starting to see some puzzles. That's excellent. Great things to color. Somebody, and I don't know who, sent me a prisoner's cookbook, which is an entire cookbook resource about things that you can make using the food resources inside the jail.
Right. I believe that was Otto that sent that to you.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
And the back to that book has a whole bunch of other publications by the same author that everybody's copying all those down. There's some really neat things in there, apparently.
Yeah.
And, yeah, so that's awesome. That's awesome. I could use a Latin dictionary.
A Latin dictionary.
Yeah.
Well, we'll see if somebody can do that. We got 95 people watching right now.
Remember that all books must come directly from the publisher or from Amazon. They must be new, not like new, not used, but must be brand new. They must be paperback only, no laminated covers.
Right.
Yeah.
So hopefully they're paying attention to that. Okay, people, what questions do you have for Eric?
Yeah, we'll do a couple quick questions. Remember, I'm burning through phone time like there's no tomorrow.
You didn't call me on my dime?
I just put $80 on my phone 2 days ago, and I'm already down to $70.
Didn't you call me on my dime?
No, I called you on mine because I don't ever know who's working or not. But
Mine's working just fine. You should be calling me on my dime.
why don't we do a live stream tomorrow night at 8 o'clock? I've been targeting 8 o'clock for the live streams, and I've been trying to move from channel to channel. Why don't I do yours tomorrow at 8?
Okay. I'll have the people put questions in tonight's live stream in the bottom so that I can print them out and ask you questions.
That would be great. Yeah.
Yeah. They're wanting to know if you can wash your mask in the sink in your pod there.
Are you suggesting that they should put the inmate health and sanitation in the inmate's hands?
Well, it's already in your face, so they're asking if you can.
To me, like that's a very sound way to do business. We don't have to wash our uniform.
Well, I understand that, but you might be able to get some of the stink out.
I'm just telling you that I think the facility has a responsibility for my health and safety, and they need to replace this fucking mask with a clean one.
Well, yeah. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
And I can't make us think about it if I'm not thinking.
Have they told you on the other live streams about what my live streaming and recording out there has done?
I've heard that you've been out here. I kind of got in trouble for protesting with you the other night.
Yeah, I know.
Anyway.
I know.
I'd really like to know what these children were doing here that night.
I think that they were with somebody that was checking in for the work release. You know, that their father or whatever was coming back in from the work release.
Very bizarre. Why would they be? No, that doesn't make sense.
Yeah, I know it doesn't make
Why would
any
you bring
sense.
your children to the COVID ward. That doesn't make any sense either.
I know.
Yeah, but what has your protesting out there done?
Well,
And your journalism, of course. Let me also make sure that the record reflects. This is Ghostwriter, is that correct?
yes.
Okay, and you are a self-syndicated journalist publishing stories of great public concern on multiple media platforms, and you enjoy thousands of subscribers. Am I correct?
Yes.
Outstanding. Okay.
And go on. There's more.
There is?
Well, yes. I'm an independent journalist that has my work published on Channel 7 quite frequently.
Yeah, that's why I'm saying that you're a self-syndicated journalist that publishes regular content on numerous platforms.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, that very well defines you as media. I just want to make sure that the phone record is clear in case they try to fuck with our phones for people calling out.
Right.
Anyway, what has your reporting and activism accomplished here?
Well, over the nights that I've been there, more masks were showing up nightly. And every time they noticed me, more masks would show up instantly.
Show up? What do you mean by show up?
1 minute there'd be nobody in the exercise yard with masks, and a couple minutes later they'd have paper masks on their face.
Paper mats in the exercise yard?
Yeah,
Really?
yeah. So they obviously don't
Why would
have
they
enough
paper
masks.
in the exercise yard? We were told that they have enough masks, and everybody's wearing masks.
No,
They bang out 30 masks an hour.
no, they don't. I was there a few nights ago, and I was able to catch inmates without masks out there.
Really?
Yes.
Wow. And here we are, still wearing the same filthy masks for going on 2 weeks now.
Yes, I believe you're being punished for bringing it to light with everything going on. So I think that your
I
pods.
absolutely believe that I'm being punished for bringing it to light. And I also ask people to call the facility and remind them that Deputy Carnahan needs to be minding his P's and Q's. He's been very testy with inmates, and he's been retaliating against inmates. He's been on a rampage. Steers clear of me, won't even look me in the eyes.
Yeah, I believe he got into some
I don't
trouble.
like to look at evil.
So
But
what was?
he's definitely targeting people, and he's having his little pouty temper tantrum, and maybe he's not fit for this boss.
Yeah. What was this I was hearing about them coughing and slobbering and spitting on your mail?
Well, yeah, last night when they went through all the mail, they did it without masks and shit on. So, I mean, it's not like COVID can survive on paper for 7 days or anything. But today, they're all wearing masks in there.
Right.
The mask compliance in the security booth has been practically 100% today.
Yes. I think my camera had a lot to do with that, and camping out in front of their building had a lot
You
to
have
do
1
with
minute left.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Well, hey, I will call you tomorrow night at 8.
Okay, I look forward to it.
If you don't hear from me around 8 o'clock tomorrow night, something's wrong.
Yeah. So I'll have questions for you from the
And I'll
audience.
call you direct.
Yeah, just use my dime. I got
All right.
plenty on there right now.
Hey, what do you call a police officer standing in dog shit?
I don't know what.
Officer on duty.
Officer on duty. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, in case you weren't cheered up, so far there's been 41 officers attributed for COVID death.
Oh, well, maybe they should be wearing their masks.
Yeah, like, Jefferson County, perhaps.
Kind of like them, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, hey, go enjoy the Lakewood stream, huh? Those people are so out of control.
Thank you for using Securus. Goodbye.
Okay. So, you guys, you heard it. He's going to call me back at 8 o'clock tomorrow. That'd be 8 o'clock my time, of course, Mountain Standard Time. Yeah, the joke's getting old, but hey, they got to entertain themselves in there. So that's how that goes. So, make sure you put your questions in the bottom of this stream when it's done and you're able to, so that I can print them out before 8 o'clock tomorrow for the phone call. So hopefully you can hear it a lot better on mine, and it's not cutting out as much. Well, I'll have to wait till tomorrow to tell them, FTP. Yeah, it gets frustrating when they're broadcasting out of the hole over at Janet's, where phone calls have a hard time, live streams have a hard time. It's just a big black hole in that spot. So you get phone calls that are garbled
3631.
at times. Oh, we still got the scanner going on. So what else has everybody been up to?
3621.
51.
We're going to hold it RP on the civil.
Hey, Herm, I did She requested cancel. We're gonna drop by though.
Hard copy. 2156.
You're up to 6'1"? All right. But you were 6'2" yesterday, I'll bet. Working for Eric there, Lacey? Okay. No, we're not going to get another call tonight. He's going to call me back tomorrow
2 copy plate.
at 8 o'clock.
Yeah, go ahead.
So he's talked out right now. He should have been calling me on my dime.
224 north.
He should have known to call on my dime on that. I don't know, the people, Liberty. Yes, we need phone calls. No, I'm not going to really go out cop watching tonight. Unless it's close. I went to one earlier. Turned out to be a medical with lots of police there. They wouldn't say what it was exactly. But I think it was drug related that he OD'd. But the ambulance left with the siren blaring. So I believe they made it.
Okay.
So
37.
I think what I'm going to do,
74, okay.
since the grocery store's closed, Walmart's closed, pretty much everything's closed except fast food. I'm going to go over
King Park, clear warning break.
to the Wendy's directly in front of us
Okay, everyone.
and get a Frosty.
Start the alarm on 84.
But be sure to put any questions you have that you want me to ask tomorrow in the comment section below of the video,
Cleared on the
please.
22nd with a phone.
Okay, 160th in Colorado.
That's underneath.
Has Eric or any inmates been tested yet? I'm not sure about Jeffco. I don't think that they want to test Jeffco. You guys know how it would go. How that would go over after finding out that they haven't been wearing masks for weeks and weeks, you know, for over a month of this happening, that nobody's had masks. So, especially the deputies, especially when they're the only ones that can bring it in. So, they don't want to test the inmates. You already know that. Time to use a foreign or domestic clause.
Can you assign us a CR for coming unless you send it over to the 7-1?
So they're trying to avoid the liability of it.
08-1908.
Got it, thank you.
Okay, nice.
So, all right, guys. I think I'll let you go. It sounds like FTP's going to go do a panel. So go raid his channel now. Not the Eric Brandt, the police describe.
374.
So go raid FTP. He isn't live yet, I don't think.
2 copy, 272 on this code 4. Should I keep you in around or should I clear?
You did what now? Had to argue with the phone internet. Oh, really?
Copy,
Oh, wow. You got your census 2020 papers today? Okay. On a side note, has there been lots of people getting their stimulus checks? Ask if you got the money order. Put that in the comments below after the stream so that I can print them out to ask him tomorrow. So I haven't gotten my stimulus check yet. There is people I know that have gotten it. So I don't know when mine's going to show up.
Okay.
%. What? You won't be getting one? Oh, sorry to hear that, Lacey. SSI folks, 1st of May. What about the people Well, SSI's
Send me the civil.
that isn't the same as Social Security.
1544-5 Powhatan. Again, 1544-5
So
Powhatan.
that's a disabled, if
Looks
I
like
remember
it's
right.
a landlord issue. Our peace landlord is on scene,
Could take
causing
a-
problems, been harassing them. Just walked into our peace bathroom. Last of King, first of Michael.
Yeah, I put a whole article on it.
767, can you
Who
ask
will
the
get
RP
paid
confirm
when,
that he just got hit in
but-
the face?
That doesn't guarantee when you'll be getting it. You know, they're trying to pay the lowest earning people first, and the longer it goes to the higher people that make more money.
Again, 1620 Coronado Parkway.
SSI money is the 27th.
Advising there's possibly a male knocked out across the street. Not making much sense. Also talking about a female and someone going in and out.
How does he know they're knocked out?
Okay, myself and 73 from Monterey Elementary.
Well, the People Liberty, that's always a possibility. When they got everything closed down, you can't tell what's going on.
We're checking out. Unit 2042.
So no.
Yeah, Brian.
2042.
You know, 7-4 in clear units for warning. Parties moving on.
I got the units like 2042.
So, like, yeah, if you were qualified for 1,200, but say that one person it's $600, that means his is going to be near last, which means he makes a lot of money.
Right.
2143.
Yeah, it's probably possible. It was a lady. All right, go check out FTP's Fuck the Police channel. He's going to do a panel. And he makes $600 a month. He should get his quick then. You don't have to file taxes to get it, Lacey R. I don't file taxes either. You have to have the income to be required to. So you have to break a certain amount of money before you're required to file. You can still get the stimulus check if you do not file for taxes, if you do not earn enough money to be required to file. You can go to the IRS website and apply for it. Yeah, I expect mine probably show up around the 1st of May too, but I don't know yet. Okay, everybody get over there to Fuck the Police. His panel's live. Let's get some discussion going over there. But yeah, you have to ask for it. Lacey R, it's worth it. Go onto the site and ask for it, Lacey. They can't deny it to you. If you don't make enough money to even file, they can't deny it to you. I'd like to go down there to the Western National Western Complex and see if I can help some of the people that are homeless apply for it. But they have to have an address or a bank account or something to be able to get it. So if they can use a address for one of the shelters to get it, that would be good. So I think I will go down there and see if I can't help some people file for that. You know, bring down a computer with the hotspot, with my hotspot, and they want to use it to apply for it.
260,
So we'll see.
74th and Federal with Tom Ocean Robert 281. Tom Ocean Robert 281.
Oh wow. I'd be messing with you, Lacey. Yes, I can, Cascadia. Even if you have defaulted debts, you can still get it. The only way they would not give it to you and take it away is if you owe for child support. That's the only thing that I read on their
Copy, I'll be
site
coming up here
for the reason
shortly.
that they would take it is if you owe child support. And I was just on it today. I wanted to find out the status of mine, but there was no information on it. So everybody head over to Fuck the Police. Let's get everybody into his channel. Let's get a good live panel going over there. Get some discussions going on. And we can all discuss
Something Larson
how
Drive. I know you're already
crappy
aware,
things
but
are
they're
turning out
now
out here
underneath of
for everybody,
10823
right?
Larson.
Or
RP thinks
something.
that she heard them shoot a gun, did not see it. Copy, we're checking there.
That's true, J&L Services, but it can also save a lot of them, help them get into an apartment or something. You know, get them some kind of help that they can actually use to actually get their own housing. The ones that want to help themselves.
So if we can get a description of the vehicle, that would be helpful.
The only downside of that,
Copy, copy.
I guess, is they won't be able to do that in
We just
Denver
wanted to
because the
start
rent's
sedan,
too high in
unknown
Denver.
plate.
They'd have to move to a different area.
Copy. 2147.
You heard it's a loan that has to be paid back?
7-8.
I don't think so, Chris.
I copy. I think I have it right over here. It's going to be Ocean Edward David 360. Ocean Edward David 360.
Okay, Fuck the Police is live right now. I'm going to end my stream. Everybody head over there. Load into his. Get him a record number of people over there.
2017 Subaru WRX F-Lord.
Everybody have a good night. We'll talk to you later. We'll catch you tomorrow night at 8 o'clock here. And we'll get Eric on the phone and ask him a bunch of questions.